If you are an adult and you move from your hometown to a new state, a new city, and you are having trouble with finding your community, this is the video for you to watch. One of my friends, one of my friends, um, sent me a voice message a few weeks ago, and she was just like, "How did you make friends?" Now, for y'all don't for you all who do not know, I'm originally from Virginia and I moved to Texas like 3.5 years ago. Now, when I moved here, I I had family, right? I had a cousin, two cousins, and an aunt. But that's it. Like all my friends, like my girls, everybody else was back home in Virginia. And so the mindset that I had before I moved out here was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna just make a whole bunch of friends. I'm gonna get the job that I want to get. I'm gonna find a van that I want, and like life is gonna be grand. And I thought that I was gonna do all of that within the first year of me living here. And when it didn't happen, I was low key depressed because what I had envisioned for myself just wasn't coming into fruition. So I had even gotten to a point where I was like, was this what it was I supposed to do this? Um, do I need to go back home? I was really at a point where I was like, what am I doing? What is going on? Things started to change for me though. And I'm gonna tell y'all when things started to change. So before I even do that, let's talk about the things that I was doing to try to get involved and try to meet people. This is what I was doing. Okay, I was going on Eventbrite, going on like the city websites to figure out what was going on. Looking for networking events, looking for jazz or live music. So I was doing things that were a passion of mine. I My background is in business, so I love networking with other individuals who have small businesses, Black businesses, Latina businesses, anything entrepreneurship or like startup. Like I love it. Um, and also because I have like the nonprofit, I'm always looking for like-minded people. Okay, any type of music, like concert. I love music. Any type of music. So any live music, any music classes, I was looking to sign up for those. Any type of fitness classes, I was like signing up. Wasn't quite going to church then, but I was trying to find things that I like to do and to get involved in these things. And that's what I was doing. Um, I met one person, my boo, Aisha. I met her at a networking event, and we like saw each other and like immediately clicked. We both are from Virginia, and just a heart for collaboration, a heart for women, a heart for God, and we just clicked. And so I was happy to meet her, and this girl going to come to the conclusion that she wants to go back to law school. So I'm like, girl, who told you to elevate yourself and go to law school? So when she left, I was just like, what in the world? Like, what in the world? Um, it was devastating just because that was like the only friend that I had made. And so, like I said, like I had gotten to the point where I was just like, why am I still here? Because I miss my family. My family misses me, and it's like nothing is changing. Um, and then all of a sudden, things start to change, like all of a sudden. So I had been here for maybe 3 years, right? So maybe 2.5, 3 years before things had started to change. My friend Dior, um, actually I met him on a dating site and it didn't work, and we just remained cool. Anyway, um, I remember him telling me, he was like, "Look, you got what it takes to get where you want to get. You got to stay the course, like stay." And so, part of his words, a lot of what he told me was the reason. It's probably God speaking through him. Was one of the reasons why I end up staying, because he was just like, "Man, you got it. Just keep going, keep going, keep going." So I will say this: when you move to a new place, just understand that there's going to be a delay in what you think is going to happen and what actually happens. That there's a time delay, and you have to give yourself some grace. Like, you are new to this place where you have to relearn everything. You're getting a new barber, a new hairdresser, a new nail tech, a new wax lady, a new church. That was something that I started to do. So I started to go back to church, and I felt called to be involved. I started to be involved in church and really liked the church that I was going to. Oh, it's still going to. And that helped me build a community of people, of young adults who at least had something in common. We were both young, we were both attending the church. And it's like from there, I'm not even going to lie, it's like from there I started to meet other people. I got to the point where I even started to date somebody. Now, the person who I'm in a loving, committed relationship with. And for a long time, I was just like, I want to be in a relationship. I want to be in something that's going to be fruitful. And those things that I wanted, they just weren't coming. They weren't coming. So what I will say, and I'm sorry if the sun is like the blinding me, is when you move to a new place, when you move to a new city, one, understand that there's going to be a time delay in what you want and what actually happens. Stay the course. Stay the course. And also get into doing those things that you like. So I love fitness classes. I love networking events. So I was going to these things. You just have to go. You can't just think that you're going to go to one and your life has changed forever. Certain things take time, and I'm telling y'all these lessons that I am currently learning. But that's just what I did, and I understood that I I know me, right? I know me as a 34-year-old woman, and I know what type of people that I genuinely like click with. Keep that in mind when you're building these friendships. Just because somebody else is a woman and they're black, or they're a black whatever, same race, same religion, those things don't make you automatically click to somebody. You know when you are vibing with somebody, when somebody isn't for you. That's what makes it hard in your adult life too. So just find your people. Find your people. If you're doing those things that interest you, you're gonna find the people that you connect with. If any of y'all have similar experiences when, by moving from one state to the next, or you just moved out of your hometown and it was hard for you to adjust, comment and tell me what you did and how long it took you to find your people. Because it was hard for me. It was very hard. And I have good friends. I have good friends at home, but they were home, they weren't here. And that's what made it a little hard, because I'm just like, I want to see you. I want to go out I want us to go to happy hour and they just weren't here. So let me know what y'all have been, what happened to y'all or your similar experiences. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share to the podcast. And thank y'all for listening.